What up, y'all? How you doing? I hope you're all having a great day. Looks like my phone's lagging a little bit, but we'll work around it. Hope you're having a great day. We're here at A Mother's Love, okay? 7824 North 2nd Street. I stop by here like once a week or so. If you guys have any stuff that you're looking for a good cause to give it to, okay, A Mother's Love. I would say that even above Goodwill. A Mother's Love is always looking for donations, and they're doing great things for our community. So please support them. All right. Anyway, if you've watched this far, there are two shows today. What do we got in here? Cinnamon Almond Bar. There are two shows going on today. McKenna Faith Winters is debuting her full band. She officially has a full band. She started out doing just singles and singing her songs, and she plays guitar. She plays what's the word? The blowy fluty thing. Harmonica. Sorry, my bad. I'm not a musician, obviously. Social media is my thing. But anyway, McKenna Faith Winters will be at Screw City Tavern tonight. I do not know what time the show starts. If you're interested in country music, you want to see McKenna Faith Winters, she's amazing. And she doesn't do cover songs. I think she does like one cover. Sometimes she'll sprinkle in like one cover. But all her stuff's original. So definitely worth going, okay? I cannot go, and I will tell you why in just a moment. There's also a show at Shattered Saloon. Flannel Days is out there. They are a cover band. From what I've heard, they're very, very good. I cannot give an opinion on them because I have not seen them in concert yet. Stay alive one more day, right? And eventually we'll make it to a Flannel Days concert. But those are the two events going on tonight that I am aware of. There are probably other events. The Hard Rock Casino doesn't support me. I don't support them. The Coronado will reserve judgment on that one. But anyway, I support people who support me, right? And so these are the two events that I'm aware of. And I can't go because I have to work. So I got a little part-time gig on the side, and I don't talk about where I work in my social media for safety reasons. I also don't talk about where I sleep. I don't talk about where I sleep in my social media for the exact same reasons. So I got to go do my little part-time gig. They're paying me to show up there. So I'm going to go to work and make some money. Okay? Because fact of the matter is I don't get paid very much for doing this. My biggest check from Facebook ever was $300 for the month. So if it pays, I'm gonna be there. Whether that's mowing a lawn, picking up dog shit, or washing dishes, or whatever it is. If you definitely want me to come to your event, $20 is $20. You know what I'm saying? If you want the homeless man to be at your event, and hi, how you doing, buddy? If you want the homeless man to come out to your event and be the hype man, like you saw me doing yesterday, moshing in the mosh pit, everything else, if you want to guarantee I'm going to be there, just a little bit, just $5-10, you know what I mean? Anything's better than what I'm making out on the streets. Zero, by the way, because I refuse to go back to my old ways. And I've always said that since the beginning that I'm going to rebuild my life, and I'm going to do it the right way, and I'm going to do it publicly. I'm not going to go through everything I go through to not be a beacon of hope for somebody. So, yeah, I got to get to my little part-time gig. I got a granola bar, but there's a ton of stuff in here. Yep. I've done videos here before. There's a ton of stuff here. Bassinets, different things. They do charge for some of the stuff up front, but that back area where I was at is all free baby clothes, free baby toys, free books, movies, jeans, t-shirts, it's a lot of donated goods, so you kind of got to pick through it for the good stuff. But that's how the homeless man stays fresh. 90% of what I wear came from a Goodwill or a Salvation Army or a Mother's Love. And that's never going to change. No matter what happens in my life or how far I progress, I will always live, hopefully, in a house. But I will always live the same general plain lifestyle. I'm not out to go buy chains and rings and everything else. I just want to make enough money to have a house I can live in and provide for my child, my daughter, and hopefully one day be able to see her, but we're not there yet. But I don't think that's asking too much. I just want to make enough to support my family, and I think that's like the goal of everybody. And if I ever made more than adjusted for the rate of inflation. No, I'm kidding. It's what, 2025? I think $3,000 a month is like that's a lot of money, right? $1,000 a month for rent, $1,000 a month for bills and essentials and stuff like that, and another $1,000 a month to just be comfortable. But there are people making $30,000 a month off social media, off doing exactly what I'm doing right now. There's people making $30,000 a month. Mark my fucking words. I will drive a 2-door shitbox Honda and wear the same cheap-ass clothes if that was the case. And I would take $3,000 of it for myself. If we're basing it off $30,000 a month, that's my goal, to make $30,000 a month off social media at some point in my life, okay? Whether I'm fucking 60, 70, 80, dead, doesn't matter. I'm going to keep trying to get to a point where I'm making $30,000 a month off social media. And the reason is I want to take $3,000 a month for myself. And I want to take the other $27,000 a month. And I want to take Mark Zuckerberg's money and I want to shove it so far up it. I'm kidding. What I want to do is help chronically homeless people get off the streets, okay? I don't know if you guys know this, but it is roughly $1,500 a day for medically assisted rehab. It costs about $27,000 to send somebody to medically assisted rehab and get them 60, 90 days sober. That's the cost. And insurance doesn't cover it because it's high risk and there's 70% of them are going to fail. See where I'm at here? It's a big problem. So ideally, I'd like to build my social media following. We're at 1,000 followers right now. My goal is to, by this time next year, there's a book called The 10X Rule, okay? If you're following along and you've heard me mention different books in the past, I highly suggest you look up some of those titles. But the book we're referencing right now is called The 10X Rule. And so my goal, after reading that book, is to 10x my number of followers right now. So if each one of my followers got 10 people to follow me by the end of the year, it'd be done. Like that. Okay? Now, 10,000 followers, at that point, I'd probably be making right around $300 a month, like, pretty, effortlessly, I guess you can say, with that number of followers. But that's only $300 a month. So from that point, we have to 10x that, which is about 100,000 followers to get to where I'm trying to be. All right. And then I could be making $30,000 a month off social media, and I could be sending somebody to rehab every single month off Mark Zuckerberg's dime. And I could talk shit about him the whole time I do it. We're going to get there. But anyway, right now, like I said, I got to go make some money. Somebody is paying me to go wash some dishes for a couple hours, so I'm going to go wash some dishes. But if anybody wants to go support local music tonight, maybe you're not busy, you're not making money, you got nothing to do, you're lonely, you want to go out and do something, Flannel Days at Shattered Saloon in Loves Park. There's a cover band. They do alternative rock music. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, Shattered Saloon is going to be the place for you tonight. And if you're into country music, okay, especially new artists, Josie award-winning artists, okay, a woman who has won awards in the music industry before she ever even graduated high school, okay? Yeah, she hasn't even graduated high school yet. She's already an award-winning radio-played artist with all original songs. I can't make that shit up. McKenna Faith Withers. She's out here. She's from here. She is doing a show at Screw City Tavern tonight. She's debuting her brand new band. All right? So definitely check that out. I wish I could be everywhere at once. But ultimately, when you're homeless and you're trying to better your life, you got to be wherever the money's at. And that's what I'm doing. So till next time, love yourself, love others, love the world around you. Thanks everybody for joining into the live stream. I just want to reply to a couple of comments here. Ovid, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Ovid is also a content creator, guys. He has a YouTube channel called the Kentucky Kardashians, okay? Go check it out, all right? Him and his wife, they like to do goofy stuff on camera together and just be goofy. And, you know, you might not resonate with their content, but I think it's worth sticking around for. Yeah. If you want to rhythm with the tism, check out the Kentucky Kardashians, all right? Definitely. On YouTube. They're awesome. What time and is there a cover? I don't know. I do know that the events pages are posted in the events tab on the Sober Lit family, and you can also search it on Facebook simply by typing in McKenna Faith Winters or Flannel Days, and then go to the events tab. And you should find all of the information there. I do apologize. I'm walking, and if I was near Wi-Fi, I could look this up live on my other phone, and I could tell you right now, but I'm currently not connected to Wi-Fi. So, homeless problems. Anyway, let's see. Dina, how you doing? People honk all the time. It's pretty cool. To think that they recognize me and they don't do anything to help me. That's fair. But hey, they're supportive, right? They're supporting. I love when people honk. If you guys ever watch or like, I'm not going to say where I frequent or where I walk or like the most. Like if you're from here, maybe you know I try to keep it at my face most of the time. But if you guys ever see me walking and you recognize me, please honk. It lets me know that somebody's listening. Sometimes when I see obituaries of people who have died to suicide or overdose, I often wonder if my voice is loud enough. Hold on, I don't want to get emotional. Oops, sorry. Fuck. Live. Come on, man. It's just hard. It's just hard when you've lost so many people. I've never said this on camera, but like, my cousin put a gun in his mouth and blew his fucking head off. My best friend overdosed in a gas station bathroom. I've said that before. Like, this is personal to me. And just by you honking when I'm walking down the road, it lets me know I'm doing something. So thank you. If you ever see me on the street, I love when you do that. Alright, I'm out. Alright, I gotta straighten up and get myself ready for I gotta go work. So, love yourself, love others, and love the world around you. Peace.